vertex. D. Glabella. Correct answer. The anterior are bregmatic and the posterior are lambdoid fontanelles. Inability of the eyes to move together in coordinated manner. Sty. Correct answer. Strabismus, also called crossed eyes among other terms, is a condition in which the eyes do not properly align with each other when looking at an object. End of two bones is connected by. Correct answer. The point at which two or more bones are connected is called a joint. In all joints, the bones are kept from grinding against each other by a lining called cartilage. Bones are joined to bones by strong, elastic bands of tissue called ligaments. Muscles are connected to bones by tough cords of tissue called tendons. The human eye forms the image of an object at its A. Cornea. B. Iris. Correct answer. The retina is the third and inner coat of the eye, which is a light-sensitive layer of tissue. The optics of the eye create an image of the visual world on the retina, which serves much the same function as the film in a camera. In which part of the fallopian tube fertilization takes place? A. Isthmus. B. Ampulla. C. Interstitial part. D. Infundibulum. No. Correct answer. At what age does our brain stop further growth? A. Correct answer. And #039. Correct answer. And #039. Correct answer. The channels are formed by concentric layers called lamellae. The Haversian canals surround blood vessels and nerve cells throughout bones and communicate with bone cells contained in spaces within the dense bone matrix called lacunae through connections called canaliculi. Which of the following fontanelle in child is the first to close? Correct answer. What is the function of phospholipids in the plasma membrane? A. To maintain the intracellular. Correct answer. Molecules that are soluble in water cannot pass through lipid fat. So, the amino acid derivative hormone epinephrine is responsible for A. Release. Correct answer. Epinephrine, more commonly known as adrenaline, is a hormone secreted by the medulla of the adrenal glands. Strong emotions such as fear or anger cause epinephrine to be released into the bloodstream, which causes an increase in heart rate, muscle strength, blood pressure, and sugar metabolism. This reaction, known as the flight or fight response, prepares the body for strenuous activity. In medicine, epinephrine is used chiefly as a stimulant in cardiac arrest, as a vasoconstrictor in shock, and as a bronchodilator and antispasmodic in bronchial asthma. Epinephrine is found in small amounts in the body and is essential for maintaining cardiovascular homeostasis because of its ability to divert blood to tissues under stress. Which of the following does not stimulate the release of renin from the kidneys? A. Correct answer. The enzyme renin is secreted by parasites mural cells in vicinity of the afferent arterioles and similar microvessels of the kidney from specialized cells of the juxtaglomerular apparatus, the juxtaglomerular cells, in response to three stimuli. 1. A decrease in arterial blood pressure that could be related to a decrease in blood volume, as detected by baroreceptors pressure-sensitive cells. This is the most direct causal link between blood pressure and renin secretion. The other two methods operate via longer pathways. 2. A decrease in sodium load delivered to the distal tubule. This load is measured by the macula densa of the juxtaglomerular apparatus. 3. Sympathetic nervous system activity, which also controls blood pressure, acting through the beta-1 adrenergic receptors. The endocrine functions of the kidney and the heart include the production and secretion of the hormones. Correct answer. The nurse explains to a client that the mechanism mediating long-term blood pressure regulation is the A. Adjustment of urinary output. B. Fight or flight response. Correct answer. If there is a decrease in urinary output with increased conservation of body fluid, the blood pressure will be increased and vice versa. Capillary fluid shifts and nervous system baroreceptors cause a rapid response and have a short-term effect. Fight or flight response may cause a short-term increase, but does not have a long-term effect. A client with pyrexia will most likely demonstrate. Correct answer. Which of these is not a factor that controls stroke volume? A. Correct answer. Stroke volume is the volume of blood pumped from the left ventricle per beat. Stroke volume is calculated using measurements of ventricle volumes from an echocardiogram and subtracting the volume of the blood in the ventricle at the end of a beat called end systolic volume from the volume of blood just prior to the beat called end diastolic volume. The reflex arc contains a. Correct answer. Which part of the neuron receives information? The dendrite. Correct answer. The sciatic nerves arise from which of these plexuses? Cervical. B. Correct answer. Compression of what nerve arising from the brachial plexus results in numbness, tingling, and pain in the fingers, a condition called carpal tunnel syndrome? Musculocutaneous nerve. B. Axillary nerve. C. Radial nerve. Correct answer.